Well, good day, everybody. This is Charmaine Miller, your running partner on this exciting journey of continual lifelong learning. In an earlier video, I had asked you the very pointed question, where are you? Now, we were marveling over how quickly the year is passing by, and at the same time, we were lamenting that so few personal goals have been achieved, at least some of us. Or at least we could say that the progress has not been the way we wanted it to be. Now, I had offered you 7 tips for reducing distractions and getting more productive, but the seventh one is where I want to pick up from today. I had suggested in that seventh tip that you care less about what others think. I was thinking about that a little bit more. And this tip leads me to ask another important question that if you answer it truthfully, it can liberate you and catapult you into some positive momentum towards your goals for this year. Now, you might think it might be late, but it's never too late to get moving. Now, here it is. Here's the question. You ready? Whose opinion are you allowing to hold you back? You heard me correctly. Is it your husband, your wife, your best friend, a work colleague, a church member, a neighbor? Now, who have you been listening to that's been telling you that your plans are just too big, too costly, too unrealistic? Yeah, that's the one they like to, be more realistic. Now, mind you, these people probably have your best interest at heart. They are the ones who probably helped you through maybe an earlier failed venture. So they are the ones who might be saying, I just want to see you. I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want you to get disappointed again. You remember the last time? I don't think the market is ready for that idea right now. You know the things you've heard before. Now you can probably go on and on with a litany of well-meaning commentaries that they have come to dissuade you from pursuing what's on your heart. But you are the one with the burning desire, and you know how empty you would feel if you didn't fulfill what's been placed inside of you. Now, I know how I feel just by simply making a list of things for the day, and I don't get a chance to fulfill just for that day. So you can imagine big goals, big dreams, and you don't move towards them. Now you can imagine what we would have been missing out on if maybe the Wright brothers had listened to the thousands of people who told them it was not possible for humans to fly. I'm quite sure you travel lovers are ecstatic that they kept pursuing their dreams. Listen, life is filled with risks. And if you're not risking anything, then you're probably not living. Living and playing it too safe. And probably boring at the same time. We shouldn't be afraid to fail because there's really no failure if we learn from it. I read a very potent verse from the ancient manuscripts in Proverbs 29 and 25 that aptly describes the danger of tuning into the opinions of others. Now, the Message translation, I like this one better. It says, the fear of human opinion disables. Trusting in God protects you from that. Oh my goodness, I have to say that again. The fear of human opinion disables, but trusting in God protects you from that. Now, even if you don't ascribe to the ancient manuscripts like I do, you must admit that there is wisdom in this verse for everyone. If you are not making reasonable progress towards your goals for this year, perhaps you have been immobilized by the fear of human opinion. Ouch. Notice, it didn't talk about, the scripture I'm talking about, didn't talk about the naysayers or the haters. Just talk about those who like to give their 5 cents. Those people, girl, you too old for that. Man, that's too difficult for someone like you. Where you going to get enough money? I mean, really? Instead of dreading their input, the verse offers a protection plan. It says you ought to trust in someone greater. So let me offer you some practical tips to help you overcome other people's opinions or being snagged by these people's opinions. First of all, remind yourself that what other people think of you is none of your business. Because truthfully, what other people do, say, think about you has everything really to do with them. Yeah, they disguise their comments behind the pretense of just trying to help you or just trying to protect you. But what they are really doing is projecting their own fears on you. So when they start offering their opinions, just mind your own business because it has nothing to do with you. All right, that's the first one. Just remember that. Remind yourself whatever other people think about you has nothing to do with you. Now, the second one is avoid them as much as possible, like a plague. Now, sometimes you can't really avoid them, right? But walk down a different hallway, maybe. If they're people at work, don't pass their cubicle if you can help it. Walk quickly when you see them coming. Pretend as if you have something quick to do. You're running low on time. Do whatever it takes. But if you can't avoid them seriously, when they start their opinion polls with all the things they think you should be doing or should not be doing, just smile, change the topic. You could be nice about it. Just smile. That's interesting. Hey, did you see so and so? Yeah, do that. They'll get the picture sooner or later. All right? So remind yourself that what other people think of you is none of your business. Secondly, avoid them as much as you possibly can. And the last tip I want to give you is practice self-love and acceptance. Now, whether it's through meditation, eating healthy, or exercising, make sure to do something every day that reminds you how much you love yourself. Now, once you make this a practice, you'll form your own honest opinion of yourself and you'll become more aware of your inner dialogue so that you don't sabotage your own goals. So be careful about that. All right? Practice self-love. Be intentional about it. Know who you are. Learn yourself. Love yourself. And once you have that self-love and acceptance, it will be like a barrier towards the opinions that other people may try to project on you. So that's a wrap. Yep. I didn't have a full acrostic today in terms of all the alliteration today, but I have an acrostic. It's a wrap. Remind yourself, R. Avoid them as much as possible, A. And finally, P. Practice self-love. So it's a wrap. Hopefully you remember that. So what are you waiting on? Go get busy with making those goals a reality. In my best Medea voice, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just do it. Stop letting other people's opinions derail your success. Your community is waiting on you. I am waiting on you. It is my hope that this video has helped you, even encouraged you in some way. Feel free to share it, tag a friend, and subscribe to our YouTube page, Proactive Skill Developers, to catch all of our upcoming videos. While you're there, take a few minutes and just type a note about this video and how it resonated with you. We would love to hear from you. Love to hear your comments. In the meantime, let's choose to keep learning and growing because what we learn becomes a part of who we are. And like Einstein said, once we stop learning, we start dying. So never, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Until next time, to your success.